Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin has dipped obviously into support earlier today. I made the last video when we were just in the support region, and I shared with you that typically those triangles, while they are not the last wave typically of a cycle, they are normally second to last. There's typically one more coming, and we had a reaction to that 88.7 fib level. We had a possible 5-wave move up. It's not the cleanest 5-wave move. But you can count it as 5 waves intraday, yeah, from that low that happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, you visually can see it can be interpreted as 5. I have, however, specifically not labeled it, intentionally not labeled it, because the third is a little short. It's actually okay, the third, or let me just double check that. I think the third is okay. The 5 is a bit long, which gives it that ABC look. Yeah, okay, so the wave 1 is fine, the wave 2, the wave 3 is fine. Yeah, but it reached 100% extension, so you could also call it an ABC, which keeps us on our toes, especially because the move down was so sharp. I'm not sure if you observed that intraday quite a sharp decline. So I posted it earlier today that I don't expect support necessarily to hold, because we have, yes, a possible micro 5-wave move, but that's really just the micro level. The problem is the decline was very sharp. And this here, is this a 5-wave move up? Again, it's embarrassing where we are here on the micro level. No, it's not really a 5-wave move up, so it's only 3 up. We probably have to prepare for possible further downside. I'm not calling further downside yet, okay? Because we're still holding above support, but I can also tell you it's not looking, Bitcoin doesn't look that strong, you know, that's the key problem. But I don't want to spend too much time here on the micro. All I can share with you, yep, possible 5-wave move, but not the cleanest. The move down was a little bit too sharp to be clearly bullish. The move up again is a 3-wave move up, and we have now been rejected in a standard Fibonacci resistance zone. This is just on the intraday level here, 58,823. That's the 78.6 retracement of the decline. Typical retracement. This could, for example, just be another 1-2 setup to the downside. But what really matters is that at the moment we are still above support. So I'm not calling for the downside, but I want to raise awareness again that it's just sideways action. And look, we're already dealing here with a okay, 5-minute. Let's go to the 15-minute chart at least. With the 15-minute chart, because there's just not much happening at the moment. It is a pretty painful structure. You see that it is not impulsive to the upside at all. You see how protracted it is. If Bitcoin was really going bullish, we should have seen breakouts already. The movements to the upside are just corrective. As long as we're holding support levels, I'm still watching for further upside. I'd like to see further upside. Doesn't mean, however, that I'm very confident in this roadmap on the chart. What really matters are the relevant support levels that we're tracking. The few things I'm tracking here. There are basically 3 sets of support levels that protect the current price, yeah, Bitcoin at the moment, from a drop to round about 43K. Because on the larger time frame, the 43K level, let me go to the 1-hour chart, or even the 4-hour, 43K is the larger support for the daily chart alternative interpretation that we could still be in this overall correction that started in March. But on the, let's call it intraday level or even short term, there are some support levels that protect the price from breaking down to 43K. First key support is 57,900, where we found support earlier today. I did add that level to the chart earlier today. Below that level, the Thursday low, 15th of August, that's located at 56,288. Below that level, the larger support range, which is technically still support. It will be weak support, but it's still there for an alternative bullish interpretation. At the moment, I'm showing you one bullish wave count here, which is a 1-2 setup, and then this would be an A, B, and we could move up higher from here. An alternative interpretation would be that all of this is a wave 1. The move down is a wave 2. Okay, and in this case, 51,900 is support. So that's just another support level to watch there. It would be the last bullish count I have to avoid slipping back into that larger degree wave 4 I just showed you with support at 43K. Essentially, I wouldn't worry so much about the wave counts. I wouldn't stress so much about them because they are not predictions. The roadmaps simply give us these levels. So there are certain scenarios that could play out here. And there's one in which, well, we should really hold the Thursday low, 56,288, because this will, let's say, allow us to maintain here the diagonal pattern to the upside. And there is the other wave count where we could just test the lower support. But both are obviously still allowing Bitcoin to move higher without breaking down to 43K. So just watching support, that's all it is, right? And then we're watching for possible 5-wave movements to the upside. They haven't happened yet. What I need to do, I just change here the color of this wave count. This is obviously the short-term diagonal pattern we are currently here observing. We have, that's from the Thursday low, 15th of August, a 1-2 setup, also here an AB. Yeah? And then from here, we're watching if the market can start a C wave to the upside. At the moment, there is no confirmation for it. One more high would possibly give us another 5-wave move up on the micro level. And we could then also possibly break above resistance. But this is really just the micro level. Pay attention to the trend line as well for any possible upside breakouts. And besides, there is not much more to add. Support levels should be clear. The next resistance area is clear as well. The trend line could be something interesting to watch. But ultimately, because we haven't got any larger degree, any relevant 5-wave moves to the upside, we can't expect further trend continuation as such. I'd like to see it, yep. Watching for it, I'm tracking it. I give you the support levels, but we can't necessarily expect it. When can we be more clearly bullish? We can be more clearly bullish when, and I have to go to the daily chart for that, because then you see the context, yeah? When we see on the daily chart from the Thursday low, from the 5th of August low, yeah, from that 5th of August low, when we can see 5 waves up, 1, 2, we could now be in the 3rd wave, 4, 5. This is only when we can really expect further upside after the next pullback. And anybody who might have panic sold around the 5th of August, there should be another opportunity to get in wave 2, in circle 2. That's pretty much everything. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.